Oh yes, amazing, Sarah. I see you. I see you. Okay. I see you, Precious. Yeah, Sandra. I see you. Okay, David. I see you. So really, I am Victor Rigo. If you guys, some of you that have not been able to know me very well, I am the director of Upstart Leadership Foundation, and I'm also a community developer. I'm a radio present. I present radios and I do teenagers programs. And I think I've spoken to Sarah. I've gotten to like read about some of you, and really, really, you guys are amazing. Sometimes I feel like I want to be like you guys because really, with what you guys are doing presently, I feel like if I'm doing that too, probably I'll not be in this world again. Probably I'll be in another planet because people want to know what I am doing and want to know what I am presently. So let's start from David. David, how are you doing? If you can hear me, please speak.
Hello, can you hear me?
Hello, David.
Yeah. Um, Hi guys. Really humbled and excited to be on this platform. Um, I'm David Mugalu from Uganda. Yeah.
Is David there?
I think. Yeah. Can you hear me?
I think I'm
Can you hear
having
me?
difficulties in hearing.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm David. So I guess a brief introduction. I'm David from Uganda. David Mugalu. And I got to know about this summit through a friend that nominated me, and I work with her at Kira Motors. So Kira Motors is like, it is called Kira Motors Corporation. It is like it is the first manufacturing company in Africa. Like we legit manufacture buses. I know it's interesting, but yeah. Um, so I want to be an engineer. So I got an internship with them. I think 2 years ago, and I mean I've learned a lot from working with them. I'm currently
Please, Precious, if you can hear me, please, I want you to speak.
hello. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
All right. So
Okay, should we go with Sarah? Because I can barely hear anyone right now. I don't know if it's from my hand or something. Okay, Sarah. Okay, please, can you go ahead?
Oh, hi. I can actually hear the other guests, but I guess I'll do a little introduction. Hi, guys. My name is Sarah. I'm from the United States. I'm 16 years old, and I'm a climate activist and founder of the organization Climate Now, which works to educate young people about climate change and give them the resources to make a difference in their own community. And I'm super excited to be here today with all of you.
Yeah, Sarah, that's smart. I really like that. So, I've also been following your work on Instagram and all. I saw that you're a climate activist, and I see that you're young, 16. So, before we go deep into the discussion, so why did you choose climate? Why were you interested in climate? Mm.
Sure. I guess the reasons why I was interested in climate change and taking action were because I saw in my own community how climate change was impacting our people. In California, where I live in the United States, we have wildfire season every year, and we have these huge wildfires that spread across the whole state and are devastating our community. And I remember getting calls from my friends. They were being evacuated. There were fires on their freeways and on their houses. And it was one of the scariest moments. And I was able to see how climate change was really tied into those wildfires, and that if I took action, then maybe I could be helping my own community and prevent those wildfires from getting worse in the future.
Oh, that's smart. Sarah, so I'm still gonna come back to you. So I think let me just do introduction with everyone. Yeah. So Zandra, if you can hear me, please can you say hi?
Hi, I can hear you. Can you hear me okay? Or no?
Can Zandra hear me?
Yes, you can hear me? Can you hear me or no?
Hello, is Zandra there?
Yeah, I'm right here. I don't know.
Okay. So let's just go to I don't know, probably it's just this girl that can hear me vividly. I think it's just Sarah or something. I don't even know what's going on right now. So I think I'm seeing Zandra. Is Zandra not besides Sarah? I think I can see Zandra. You're wearing spec right now, so I don't know if you can hear me.
Yeah, I just heard Sandra, so I I think
Oh,
everyone else,
amazing.
so I
So
don't.
please, Zandra, can you kind of give a quick introduction about yourself?
Yeah, sure, absolutely. So my name is Andrew Cunningham. I am from the U.S. And I am from Buffalo, New York, and I am the CEO
Yes, I
and
can
founder.
hear you.
You can hear me? So everybody else can, but you. I don't know why. But So yeah, so I am the CEO and founder of Xandra Beauty, which is a premium plant-based skincare company that I created at the young age of 9 years old. I'm now 20 now, and my brand is all about girl empowerment and inspiration. And we really focus on making sure that we use, all sustainable and eco-friendly, not only ingredients but through our packaging as well. Really big on, being sustainable and just making sure that, developing and making a product that is not only good, for organic and natural for and healthy for your body, but also for, our world to be. So yeah, so that's a little bit about me. Did everybody else hear me or was it just Sarah?
Yeah, I didn't hear you. I think I can hear everybody. I don't know, maybe Victor is having a little bit of a challenge, but I think everybody's good.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Does anyone else want to introduce themselves, maybe?
Yeah, I guess I'll just go ahead and do that. So while we wait for Victor to join back in. So hi everyone, nice to have you here. My name is Uche Enun, and I'm 21 now though. I am a big fan of personal development. Currently, I play in the digital marketing space, so I tend to help brands upscale their businesses, increase revenue, and all of that good stuff using social media and other digital media tools, basically. So that's basically the space that I play in. I'm also very big on finance, so things that have to do with the stock market, crypto currencies, and all those things as well. I tend to enjoy that. If I have many passions, I tend to be many things to different people. But for today, I think I'll just stick to this personal development and digital media. Thank you.
Okay, I'll go next. My name is Ujo Ebenezer Precious. I'm a filmmaker. I'm an actor, producer, director, and a screenwriter. Yeah, that's basically what I do. I'm a filmmaker. I make films.
That's really awesome. Thank you for sharing that.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
Yeah, so really, I'm so sorry. I don't know what's wrong with the network on here. So I hope you guys have been getting along. And sorry, please. I'm going to advise us to please speak louder, please. To enable everyone not wearing earbud or headpiece here or hands free to be able to hear what you're saying clearly. So please, I think that's just Ojo Ebenezer Precious that just introduced himself as a filmmaker and home. So Ojo Ebenezer, so how did you start the filmmaking of a thing? Like you're young and you started filmmaking. If I knew if it was this simple, I would have started too as well because I love filmmaking. So how did you start it and so easy like that? How's it going?
Okay, so firstly, I do not think that there is anything simple, right? Anything you find yourself in, there will definitely be obstacles and difficulties. But then the most important thing is to find yourself and find your purpose, find where you want to, where you would fit in properly. So after doing that, that was what I was able to do, right? I had to sit and then ask the creator, you not know the purpose of something until you ask the creator. So I had to ask the creator, what exactly is my purpose? And I got into film. And because on my side, I produced my first film, my first short film at the age of 15. Yeah, it's titled Present, about the quest for greatness as teenagers. And yeah, so, I just have to ask the creator what my purpose on that was. I think I found out that it was filmmaking. And, after prayers and communication with the Holy Spirit, I just had to go into it. And we got, I've done a few things.
I can hear you, Ojo Ebenezer. You were still speaking just now. Are you still talking?
No, I already ended my. You heard everything I said, right? I said I just had to sit and ask the Creator, that's God, what exactly my purpose on earth was, right? And then I found out it was filmmaking, which I've had passion for since I was young, and so I just had to work in that line. Definitely, there is nothing that is simple. Everything comes with difficulties and obstacles. You have to be prepared to face everything after prayers and all of that, and a few walks,
I'm listening, please.
and all of that. Can you hear me? Are you there?
I think Victor's network is acting up a bit
Oh,
because
okay.
I believe everyone else can so
Yeah, I
because
could
I
hear
think
you.
right now his
That
screen
was
is
hard.
closing, so I think his network good. Yeah. So it is. Yeah. I'm trying to look in the chat. Okay, fine. Yeah. Yeah, so just in case you're trying to get back on, you could just let us know what to do in the chat. Thank you very much. So okay, you said I should tell us how I started out on my journey. Okay, amazing. Thank you very much for that. So basically, in 2016, that was about 5 years ago now, 4 years ago, sometime in July 2016. I was kind of funny story. So I was kind of sad that my Twitter following wasn't growing. For some weird reason, though. I mean, what was I going to do with Twitter followers? I don't know. I was sad I wasn't growing. So I thought to myself what I could do about it, but there was no solutions coming forward. I ended up landing on a website that was a scam website, so to speak, and I lost my account. So to make myself feel better, I started posting updates on Twitter. So I created a new account. And then I connected with someone from the US and he encouraged me to keep going. And then introduced me to other amazing young people who were doing really awesome stuff. And I connected with them and I kept opening up my network, right? And from there, I kept building on the interest. Okay, so I kept learning. Then I began to acquire a lot of skills, a lot of digital skills as well, and putting those into practice. And then over the years, from that time to now, I've been able to gain, high level proficiency in the things that I do, as well as an increased passion for developing myself. So, I mean, just like many people here, I started out young as well. And it was really, really fun. I mean, that was really a good foundation for me. So having to so I'll say, if you ask me in summary, I'll say that it was people making the right connections really early, getting to know the right kind of people that opened me up to new and forward thinking networks, and then from there, everything just piggyback on itself. And here we are today.
Okay, that's interesting. Really, really interesting. So, I think we should just go back to Zandra right now because I couldn't hear her earlier. So, Zandra, can you give us a quick introduction about yourself?
Yeah, sure. Can you hear me now?
Yes, you can.
Okay. Okay, so my name is Andrew Cunningham. I'm from the US. I'm from Buffalo, New York, specifically, and I am the CEO and founder of Ginger Beauty, which is a premium plant-based skincare company that I created at the young age of 9 years old. I am now 20 years old, and the products are now sold in stores across the nation. And my business is really all about girl empowerment, inspiration, and more importantly, we focus on, making sure we make our products with, organic and plant-based ingredients, making sure that we're not, putting anything, focusing on educating our customers on putting, good things on their body and being more cautious about that. But then also making sure that we are, using sustainable and, eco-friendly products in regards and also packaging as well. Because we're really focused on making the world, sustainable and healthy and the best way we can.
Zandra, so let me just call you a businesswoman, all right?
Thank you.
So, I think David is the one up right there with a pen. Uh, am I right?
Yeah, yeah. Yes.
Okay, good. Please, can you give a quick introduction about yourself?
Oh, okay. Okay. I think I already gave mine. But let me do it again.
So I can't hear you
Uh,
right now, please. I would like you to speak loud and clear, please.
okay. Let me just move my. Let me just remove my gloves. Okay. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Yes, yes, but not too
Yeah, we
clear. I don't
can.
know. If please,
I think we can, but
if you guys can hear him, if you cannot hear him clearly, please just type it in the chat box, please.
Okay, you can hear me. Yeah? Can you hear me? Can you guys hear me now?
Can you all hear
You
him?
can hear me. Yeah? All right. So my name is Mugalo David. I just turned 20. Um, I'm from Uganda. Um, I'm currently doing an internship with Kera Motors. I was telling these people about Kera Motors, how it is an automobile manufacturing company. It was established, I think, in 2011. Can you guys hear me? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, uh, so far we've made a sedan. We've made three buses as we speak. What we basically do is, okay, we buy the engine, we buy the car engine because we don't really make that. That is really complicated for us. But the rest of the stuff, like the tires, we get companies that make them, and then we see to it that we assemble everything to make a car or a bus. You know. Um, so me, I'm an intern, so I don't really know a lot. But what I've been working on right now, I've been using some software called SolidWorks. It's a 3D software whereby you can design, for example, this. Yeah, you guys see this? So this is my Bluetooth earphone case. Yeah. Now before it's actually made, it is designed in a computer by some software. It's like a virtual simulation for it. Yeah. So that's what I do. I model stuff in 3D, and then it's made. So I don't know if you guys know what a knob guard is. Do you guys know what a knob guard is? Okay. A knob guard. A knob guard is okay. If you look at a vehicle, yeah, it's like a safety measure. It's like a protective gear for the vehicle at the front and the back to protect it from to protect the lights from getting destroyed during a crash. The metallic thingy that they attach to a car. I don't know if you guys have seen that. Have you seen it on cars? You might call it a bull guard or a grill bar. Yeah. So that's what I designed in SolidWorks, and it's going to be used in one of the buses. So for me, honestly, that's a milestone for some of my age to be
Yeah,
doing
that's really
that.
cool.
Yeah, so for some of my age to be doing that,
Yeah, I respect that a lot.
yeah, and most of my colleagues right now are still in vacation because some of the universities haven't yet opened, and some of them are doing online. But honestly, for me, to be in an engineering environment whereby I'm learning a lot that you can never learn from school, honestly, is such a blessing. I get to interact with professionals with PhDs and masters degrees. Yeah. Um, just a professional environment teaches you a lot about um, formal employment. Yeah. Do you want to do it or you don't want to do it? It actually it makes you how should I say it? It gives you the sense that how should I say it? When you're in school, you're told read hard. Yeah. When you're in school, you're told read hard. You'll be better, right? But I just realized one thing, that just because you've read so hard and you've got this degree that you have, you're going to be rich. No, that's not how it works. At least not in my country. So you need to be like enterprising. These are things that I've come to understand after I've got into a working environment. Yeah, whereby I'm being employed by someone. Um, being employed by someone means, like for me, I need to get into office before 8 a.m. in the morning, and I have to leave after 5 p.m. That's 8 to 5. Yeah. Now, by the time I leave, I'm tired. So the time that I'm supposed to be using to be creative for myself, to be enterprising for myself, to give time to myself, my mental health, my personal growth is limited. But remember, the next day is 5 days a week. So you just realize that in a year, from January to December, from Monday to Friday, you're only putting your energy into the job, and you never go forward, right? Um, that made me think. That actually made me think so hard and have second thought about this whole employment thing. I feel like it's better to think out of the box and start doing something of your own. But the question is what? Because you need connections, you need exposure, you need the knowledge, you know. Uh
Mhm.
so the engineering thing, I was like, okay, now that's cool now. But um 3 years ago, I discovered something that is really unique about myself. I like changing the world. Now, how do I like changing the world? I like inspiring. So that means I want to be an inspirational speaker. But you cannot be an inspirational speaker if you don't have a story. It don't make sense. Like, look, everyone can talk about um, read so hard or work so hard, you will get there. Yeah. But it makes more sense when someone was like really down there, yeah, and makes it in life. Like, imagine if Jeff Bezos came to you and talked to you and was like, hey, I was broke, but I made it. Yeah, to make more sense. But if I come to you with the same exact words and be like, hey, read so hard, you'll get there, you'd be like, ah, okay, really, thank you. I mean, that's nice, that's nice. So that's why I'm, yeah, that's why I'm trying to that's why I'm trying to build my story through these small stuff. And then I also want to be an artist. I want to be a musician. Yeah, I just realized I like singing, and I have a good voice, pretty good voice. So I can the best way I can tell the world about my story is through art, which is music, through singing about it. It can really really change people, because I realize that music many times has connected people in ways that you can never can that in ways you cannot even imagine. So music is one of the things. And with the music, and then with the inspirational speaking, because it will make more sense, I'll have more money. Everyone will want to listen to me, so that will make more sense. uh yeah, I could help my colleagues. I could help my colleagues look at the bigger picture and stop stop chasing girls and start chasing dreams, man. Yeah, stop posting memes and start looking out for the millions, man. Like, just like Jekyll said. So yeah, yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah.
David, can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah, I can hear you.
So, really, really, I've been listening to you since, and really, really, you're an amazing person. Not just an amazing person, a very excellent and creative engineer, and which I'm really proud of in what you're doing presently. You said something about 8 to 5. I know it's not easy. A lot of people live their life on 8 to 5, and they have this limited time to work on their personal development and whole, like
Yeah,
for real. But then it happens here in Nigeria, it happens in some other African countries and whole like that. But then sometimes some people take the great risk to leave their office job and work on their creative life and see what they can come up with. And for real, some of them skill through it. And to be really candid and blunt, yes, some people do not really make it even after leaving that their 8 to 5 business. So you have to know what you're doing. So I really enjoyed all what you've said. Let's just go back to Sarah. If Sarah is still with us, yep. Sarah's still with us, yep.
Yes, I'm still here. Sorry, my camera turned off. But
Yeah, no problem.
yeah.
So Sarah, so since when you've started this your climate of a thing, and really, 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 I know you must have started in a while, as you've said, because of the widespread fire going on in the US. That was why that was what ignited your passion to start something like this. But then, um, have you ever come across any challenge why when since when you started climate changing and whole?
I think the biggest challenge that I faced, or the biggest obstacle that I've had to overcome, is related to my age and overcoming this idea that because I'm a young person, I don't have something important to contribute to the conversation. I haven't graduated from university, I don't have a degree in environmental science. So sometimes it's hard for adults to take me seriously. And for that reason, it's been difficult to simply get my name out or to even build credibility around the work that I'm doing. So I've had to prove to adults that even as a young person, I have something important to contribute to the conversation around climate change. And I can make a difference when it comes to this global issue and inspire other young people to do the same.
Really, Sarah, let me confess to you, that's really a similar challenge while I was growing up. I was this kind of person that I see myself while I was growing up that I could actually participate in like big men, probably ministers of the country, or people that probably they had PhD already, so I feel like I could be get involved in their discussions. But really, 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 there are some places I could not just enter just because of my age. There's some places I could not just even say I want to dream of going because of my age, because they really do not see like they really do not see what you're going to offer them because of your age. They limit their mindset. And that was what ignited my passion to start my radio program. And my radio program was based on the fact that we want to raise teenagers that can get themselves involved in international discussions, even starting from local discussions, yes, international discussions and every other discussions. Whenever there is a panel discussions about something going on around the country that is really huge, teenagers can be part of them. Like really, 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 they do not want they do not want to allow teenagers to be part of stuff like that. I don't know why, because they said age, and age is not about this thing. We have a lot of adults self that do not even know like half or probably of what you know, because before we know what we know, right there, we've done a lot of research, like we've read a lot of stuffs, we've like taken so many crazy steps that some of these people have not taken, and they feel like, oh, they are not doing anything. But then Sarah, I like I really, I don't know what I want to say, but I really feel your challenge anyways. Well, you were able to overcome it, right?
Yeah, and I think it was really interesting that you said that, because even being here on this panel with all of you today, it's a testament to the fact that young people can make a difference and young people are important and can be change makers. So it's exciting to see all of you here today. And thank you, Victor, for bringing that point up.
Yeah. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Sarah. So, if we should go to okay, right? Yeah. So, okay, what's up? So, how was your challenge? Like,
Yeah.
what challenge have you come across, and how did you overcome it?
Okay, so first off, let me give kudos to everybody once again. I think I relate to a lot of things that are being shared already. I'd first of all say that, yeah, um, starting out, I mean, everybody tends to experience that where you have people, kind of doubting you and unsure of your abilities just because you're a young person, especially if you're a teenager. That tends to happen a lot. And, it sometimes leads to a lot of self doubt. So I think that was one of the things for me, a bit of self doubt, imposter syndrome. You kind of have those experiences and you're overthinking some things and trying to double check if you're really good enough, if you can actually do a particular thing. But then I came to realize that at some point, if you can consistently keep building, staying on course in whatever it is that you do, over time you tend to prove your skills, you gain proficiency, you tend to prove yourself, not you will not prove yourself because you're trying to prove yourself to people, but you will prove that you can do it to yourself and for yourself. And other people will just try tend to see that and be like, oh, hey, okay, this person actually knew what they were talking about. This person actually knew, what they were trying to do. Your success is going to speak for itself. So I mean, look at all the amazing people here today. You go check out their websites or social media, you see proof of their results. Okay, that's you can't argue that, you can't debate that anymore. That's proof. Okay, so whether they are 20 or 15 or 14 or 10, as far as they have something that they have put out there, their work is out there. That's result, and it is no easy feat because many people our ages struggle to come half the length that we have come. Okay, so that's why I give so much kudos. So for me, self doubt and probably I would say overthinking, analysis paralysis, they call it. Tend to I tend to experience that a bit in the early stages, but then I decided to just keep working on myself, staying. The most important thing for me was that I stayed on course. If I had left, if I had stopped doing what I was doing and just gave in to the doubt that, oh, I'm not good enough and whatever, I don't think I'll be here today. Okay, so that consistency for me is staying in that lane and developing myself because despite the fact that we are young people and we're trying to do amazing things, it doesn't mean that we should stop growing just because we have found a new passion that we are good at. Okay, people are going to say things, especially people who probably at your age they really had nothing to be doing, and they kind of envy you, but would prefer not to say it. So they wish they had the kind of courage that you have. Okay, it takes a lot to be 20 and forward thinking. It takes a lot to be 16 and be forward thinking. It takes a lot to be 14, 21, whatever your age is, and be someone with a growth mindset. That is not easy. Okay, so it takes a whole lot, and many people didn't have the courage to be that, when they were at that age. So they would tend to have pushback. But if you stay consistent in whatever it is that you're doing, I think over time your results would speak for themselves.
100%.
Good. So
So
sorry, if you could hear me. I was just checking if you
okay,
did hear
so
me.
okay, yes, I can hear you. I heard all you said. So, really, I really understand what you're saying. That self doubt is the first thing. I think that's like the first challenge of everyone, and I know how to overcome that self doubt is no matter how you feel like the thing is not perfect enough, just put it out. Let people criticize it. If they don't criticize it, I don't think you can grow. Teenagers, I want us to learn that if people do not criticize that particular thing you have. So if you can hear me, so really, that self doubt, just put it out, do what you do it anyhow you feel like when you're starting. So subsequently, when you've started, then that is when you should be conscious of what you're doing. That no, now people said I did it this way. I think they complained about it this way. Why can't I try it this way? Let me try this way. Let me try this other way around. But if you've not started something yet, please don't doubt yourself not to put it out. Let people criticize it. When they criticize it, the next time they see the result of that particular thing, they say, "Oh, this guy worked on this particular error. A lot of people complained about the other time, and it came out like awesome." So do we understand? So let's just overcome self doubt like that. And what else? I know some people have not still mentioned some things I'm expecting to hear, but then it's fine. Let's just go to Zandra. Zandra, what's up? So how is what challenges have you come across? How have you overcome those challenges?
Yeah, so I think I can piggyback off almost everybody here on similar challenges of people not taking you seriously because of your age. I started out really young. I was 9 when I started out, so it was really really hard to take for people to take me seriously, and the result of people not taking you seriously only just made me want to, prove them wrong so bad. So I feel like that progressed and, kind of made me, gave me the motivation to, become an expert in, not only the maker and the skincare industry, but then also, learning about business, being an entrepreneur, what that really meant, and doing everything that I could possibly to succeed. And now, now people are now like paying attention, understand as much. But in the beginning, those challenges were, really just in the beginning getting people seriously and also finding resources as well. Because I'm so young and there weren't a lot of and back then it wasn't a lot of entrepreneurs or being like a teen entrepreneur wasn't really a thing, and it was extremely rare. So there wasn't a lot of opportunities to gain access to learn more and to develop that skill and to hold to hone in on it and really progress. So it was me being in a room full of adults all the time, and not being around amongst people like myself and my peers and stuff. So I was really like the only kid all the time. Um, so that I want so I mean and which was cool, but at the same time, it was kind of lonely in the beginning. So that was a huge challenge for me. But over time, I did everything I could possibly. That's why I do a lot of speaking engagements. I do a lot of, really just getting my story out there and inspiring. So now we have a whole network in the community of kid entrepreneurs that are doing amazing things throughout the world.
But then, what else am I expecting to hear? So let's just go to David. I'm still expecting to hear a lot of things because now a lot of you have been talking about your challenges and your challenges, and it happens that way. So 2016, I came up with a particular event. That was National Leadership Teenager Summit, and I had about 80 people in the event, and really, 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 it wasn't something too crazy. I had a lot of criticisms, like he's too young. That was why the event wasn't that good and all like that. Like it came alongside like different things I kept on hearing and all. Like I wanted to be better, so I worked on everything that a lot of people, not everything basically, not like I was this perfect person. Then the next year when I was planning another particular event, I did everything right. I planned the event. I planned the event. So if you guys can hear me, I just planned this event and I planned it with so much, like, I don't know, so much time, energy, resource, like that was like the biggest event of my life. And imagine from about 50, 80 to 100 people in the first event, I had about 1,200 teenagers. In the second event, 2017. And I even planned it and I had to host the event in like one of the top universities, like, and I was just 16, 17 years then. Okay, I was 17 years then. And I planned an event that about different media were present. Some people came, traveled all the way around, and about 1,200 teenagers, and a particular money that I did not even expect, like that I was going to like get or one way or the other. I planned the event and I spent a lot, like using getting family sponsorships, brand sponsorships, and different sponsorships like that. So the
Okay, so Victor is off. If there's another admin, I think you can just go ahead to moderate while we wait
David,
for
if you can hear me, can you hear me?
traffic.
Yeah, yeah, I can.
Yeah, so please short, like in probably a minute to 2 minutes, because time is not on our side anymore. Please, can you tell us challenge that you've gone through and how you really did overcome it?
Oh yeah, that's a good one. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So, honestly, one of the challenges I've had is fighting with my with my own self. Um, I have these really out of this world dreams and expectations. But then sometimes I also have this self doubt. Like, can you really make it, man? I mean, look at your colleagues. What are they doing? Do you think you can make it? I mean, look, you're from Africa. You're from Uganda. Uganda is a third world country. How many people have made it from this country? You know, um, honestly, for us, I'm not going to say don't have opportunities, but like in the states, for example, you guys talk. I think you finish high school by I think that's 16. 16 we're in S3. That's equivalent. I don't know what grade, but we we study until 19, and then 19 the knowledge we acquire. Hello.
Um, I can still hear you.
Can you guys hear
I
Yes,
me?
we
think
can hear you. Please, can you go on?
Oh, okay. I'll still yes. So at 19, yeah, uh we are only left with a vacation of around I think 3 months, roughly 3 months, and then we go to university. But in the US, someone can travel interstate. Someone can start a business. Someone um, can go to another state, can go to another country for vacation. Someone can enterprise with just the knowledge they have acquired from high school. People drop out from college. Now here in Uganda, once you drop out from university, that's the end of you. Maybe you're going to do business, under which it is tight right now. So, man, I was just thinking to myself, like, are you going to really make it? I mean, just fighting with myself. But again, keeping in mind that I'm bigger than what I think. Just with the consistency. The other challenge I have is procrastination. I'm addicted to Netflix. Yeah, I've watched like I think almost all the series. So sometimes I'm like, I need to write down, I need to write a song, I need to listen to some inspirational podcasts on Spotify, I need to read French, I need to read a novel. uh, I need to read an inspirational novel to improve my vocabulary in English, or I need to do something that's constructive. But then again, I'm like, man, no, I think let me first watch a movie and then I'll do this later. I think maybe I'm still young. Maybe I'm still, it comes in again. But then you wake up in the morning, I'm like, what did I just do? I mean, I just wasted so much time. I need to be better. I need to be better for myself. And one of the people like I look at, if you think that you're so young, uh, Kylie Jenner became a billionaire at 21 years of age. So if you think you're so young to be rich, if you think you're so young to make it, if you think you're so young, you're never too young, man. That's one thing I realized. Justin Bieber started singing at I think at 13, and I told myself, look, uh, I own my future, I own my life. You make your future. Life is what you make it. You get life is what you make it. Things just don't come out of nowhere. They just don't come out of nowhere. So I wasn't born in a rich family, honestly. I wasn't born in a rich family, but I know that wasn't my fault. I wasn't born in a rich family, but it would be my fault if my kids aren't born in a rich family. You get so that's why I'm working. Those are one of the things that push me to work so hard. Because other people have done it. Like if other people have done it, why can't I do it? You get so all that procrastination, all that laziness, all that self doubt. I just cut it off, man. I just cut it off, honestly. Because look, you can watch Netflix, you can go for swimming, you can you can party at any age, even at 50. You can do drugs, even at 50. You can still do these things, man. But this is the age that people lose it. And a quarter life crisis hits you like at 27, midlife crisis at like 45. I mean, like you jaded with life, you know, and then you see all these celebrities, you see all these other successful guys making it. You're like, oh man, I guess it was fate. I guess it was, you know, stuff like that. So, I don't know what you guys think, but you know, that's just that's just so, one of the things I've just realized about this life. Life is what you make it. Is what you make it. Every decision you make in your life today, coming for this summit, sharing my story with you guys, yeah, going back home, waking up in the morning to lay your bed, to say a prayer if you're a Christian or if you're religious anyway, or to just listen to an inspirational podcast on Spotify, or to watch an inspirational um, video, or to start your own podcast, you know, or to start your business, or to I don't know, or to make that friend that you know is going to be constructive, that's going to benefit you in life. Yeah, these small things add up after some time. Right now you might not see it. Right now it might not, the results might not be evident. It might not make sense. But later you actually realize, oh, I think I did that for a reason. I did this and this for a reason, and now it's paying off. Yeah. And the world will actually remember your name. The world will actually appreciate who you are after. They appreciate your results, not what you went through. So this right now, this we're doing right now is the process. But the world wants the end results. The world wants the product. So just keep the work, keep the work. And actually, one thing you guys need to know is that the more extraordinary you are, the more extraordinary you want to be, um, the more challenges, the more extraordinary challenges you're going to face, honestly, in life. But once you make it, you've made it. And they actually mold you, they actually make you stronger, they actually make you more ready for life. Because man, it's a tough life out there. It's a tough life out there. You should ask your parents actually. You should ask your parents actually. It's a tough life out there. And the sooner you realize these things when you're still young, it helps shape your brain. Yeah, in that part. Yeah. So thank you.
So, David, thank you very much. I really appreciate you for sharing that. It's really, really amazing. So, Precious Ojo Benita, if you're still there, please. I would like the technical units to put him on the platform here. So, yeah. So, Precious Ojo, so shortly, how have you overcome your challenges? Because I know we all have challenges, while only if you're the perfect one among us. So I would like to quickly share that.
All right, yeah. I think that we all face challenges as teenagers. That's the part where people looking to us because we are teenagers, we have not gotten to that attainable age of achieving certain things. Right. For me, the challenges I've had, my parents not wanting me to do filmmaking because they think I'm still very young. But like David said, you're not too young to do anything. You're not too young to make money. You're not too young to make wave, right? But then because I have envisioned my part before embarking on this journey, I knew what I saw, I knew the things that I have seen, the things I have imagined. But all of those things, I didn't let it get me down, pressure from my parents, and all of that. And most of teenagers, most of us, we think that there is still time. But the truth is, there is time, but there is actually no time. Time is not waiting for us, right? If you keep waiting for the right time, you definitely will not get the right time. So one challenge I faced, from my parents, yeah, from my parents not wanting me to be filmmaking because they think that there is still time, calculating you're 18, give me like 6 years, you should be certain age, then you can start making money. But I do not see it that way. I do not think that there is a certain age where you should start making money or where you should start making a move or where you should make a difference. You get, and then also one of the major challenges I have had is in the area of finance. Nobody wants to invest in you because you are still a teenager or because you are still young because they feel like you do not know anything. And then adults like to judge with experience. But to me, experience doesn't work every time. Basically, it's wisdom, to me. Not every time you use experience to judge an issue. Sometimes you just need wisdom, and so I've had numerous scripts that I've written, of millions of naira rather, and I've taken it to several investors, but they keep saying, no, you're too young for this, you're too young for this. We cannot, afford to risk our money on this. You get so I think one of the major issue we have in the area of entertainment as a teenager is that they tend to look down on us. They feel we do not know what we are doing. They feel we do not, have our heads up. And the truth is, only a few teenagers, have their heads up. But we that we know what we are doing and we want to achieve, others do not see it that way. So,
Mhm.
we are about like who said, if I got the name correct, we accept all of that. So the major challenges I have faced, one from my friends and family members not wanting me to do filmmaking at this age because they think I'm too young. Come on, I produced my first film at the age of 15, and then I have produced 4 movies, released three, right? And they still think that I'm still very young for this, and I should not be doing this. Rather, I should be in school. Accepted, I should be in school, but it cannot be stopped. This is God's purpose for my life, which cannot be stopped, right? Which must be accomplished by all means. You get so I do not think that we're too young to, do anything or to make a difference. And I think that's why most teenagers are still in their shells. That's why most teenagers have not, come out of their shells to actually do what they want to do because they feel they will not get the support they want. But the thing is, one thing I have discovered is that the bigger your vision, the bigger the resistance, against that vision. So beating that resistance is what makes you get to the vision you have gotten to. And so when I mean resistance, I mean challenges, I mean obstacles, and all of those things. Yeah. So major challenges, my parents, family members, because they think it's filmmaking. And then the second challenge, area of funding and finance, getting investors to invest in your film and all of that. Yeah. So basically, that's it.
So, Precious, I really, really, really understand you very much. So, that's even the one I've been waiting for. I think nobody said finances. Ah, for real. That's one of the greatest challenge for me too as well.
Yeah, it's a big one.
Hello, everyone, if you can hear me. So, really, really precious. That's an amazing challenge there. And I know you've been overcoming it already. But for real, for me too, you just mentioned the one that bothers my heart the most, and which is the finance. Yeah. See, finance, I have a lot of projects in my head. I have a lot of ideas, I have a lot of solutions in my head that I want to just put out to execute or something. But then the finance, like just to get money to execute this project is not no money, like, and to even write sponsorship to some people they feel like no, 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 where's the credibility, like what works have you done before we
Yeah.
can put our money in this project at all. Like you had said, I can relate to him as a filmmaker. Nobody wants to put money in a business where put money in a film that they know is not going to go viral or something. So they feel
Exactly.
like you must have produced or made movies that are that are mad movies or crazy movies that a lot of people that have gotten everyone talking and all before they can support you if you want to make this movie. So really, really, I understand everyone's challenge, and I believe everyone is overcoming it because that's why we know you guys right now. If you guys have not been overcoming all these challenges, I feel like probably you guys will just be in your corner or like one corner that nobody knows you guys at all. Like, but for the fact that we can be able to recognize you one way or the other is because you guys have been overcoming your challenge, and that is what I am proud of. I know a lot of teenagers have started. See, if you're listening to me right now and you've started something and it did not work well and you stopped, done, then you're not among the winning teenagers. If you've started and you failed and you stopped, no. If you've not failed before then you're not. I don't think you're the teenager we want to work with. want to work with teenagers that have failed and have risen up and have passed. Again, that's the teenagers we want to work with. So, Sarah, Zandra, Blessing, Uke, Precious, Ebenezer, David. I really appreciate you guys' contribution to this conversation. I would like, and what I would appreciate more is I want all of us to connect one way or the other. We have a group. I think Sandra is not the only one on the. I think she's the only one not on the group right now. So I would like you guys to come up with things together. Collaboration to make the world a better place is something necessary amongst us. If we come together to make the world a better place, then it will be very okay than we just doing it solely alone. So please, let's collaborate. And when people reach out to us, to younger teenagers for help, let's see how we can help them. Please and please, let's see how we can help them. I really appreciate you guys for um coming around this afternoon. And please, if the host can hear me, I would like you to help me put everyone on like the major screen, so everyone can in probably 5 seconds or 10 seconds just say bye bye and give like a farewell message to everyone listening to them. So let's start from Syria. Can Syria hear me? Please, technical department, please, I would like you to put everyone on screen so I can see.
I don't think Sarah's on anymore. I don't see her.
Okay, if Sandra is there, please can Sandra go ahead?
Yes, I just want to say thank you so much for and give me the opportunity to become on here. All of your stories are amazing. And my last advice I would give to everyone is to, similar to what everybody said, don't let other people's doubts or fears stop you from
Okay, thank you. Sandra,
you.
please, if you're there, please go ahead. Please just tell them something in like 5 to 10 seconds.
Okay. Okay. Well, thank you so much for having me. And follow me and find me all at Ginger Beauty. Thank you so much.
Okay, please, can you go ahead to just tell them a farewell message in like 10 seconds? People listening to you, what you want them to do. And
Okay.
how.
Thank you very much once again. Before I do that, really, really quickly, I want to contribute a bit to the aspect of challenges when it comes to finance. So I would recommend that if you're a young person looking to start out something and you feel like you're going to have a different financial challenges down the road trying to execute your project, I recommend two things. Number one is try and learn a digital skill that you can offer as a service that will help you see how you can generate income. There are several platforms that can help you monetize, and or you can also create a business of your own that you can actually also generate income from. Other than that, I think the only way maybe you could get some sort of remote work that will help you to stay afloat financially, so you can actually fund some of the projects that you're looking to work on, because that was what worked for me. So I felt like I should really, really share that. So you can try out learning a digital skill, web from the web design, social media. There's several of them, and then you can offer that as a low skill service. Um, you can also try to get a remote job as well. So those are some ideas. Then once again, thank you very much, everybody. I loved your stories. I loved engaging. I'll definitely reach out to everybody. It's really fun to learn from you. And along the line, it will be a pleasure to also host you on my own platforms as well. Thank you very much, Smart Things Global. It was a pleasure sharing. If you're a young person out there, stay in your lane, stay consistent, and I believe that you will get results as you go. Thank you. Okay, so David, I think you can go ahead.
Oh, okay. Um, I've really, really, really enjoyed our topic today, honestly. But after all after all is said and done, I just want urge you guys to work more, to just put in the work, man. With all the words, you might have all the ideas in your head. You might actually dream even bigger than Jeff Bezos or Bill Gates or any of these guys, but the world will never know that dream that you have unless you manifest it. And I think that's where so many teenagers, so many ambitious teenagers, lose it. Yeah, people get. For me personally, I get sometimes I get so dissolved in the dreaming, the ambitions, writing them down on paper, the expectations, talking to a friend about them, like I'm talking to you guys about them. But if you don't put in the work, you know, guys were talking about the finance, and I do understand the finance bit, but at least do something in your reach. Do something in your reach. Do something. It will teach you something. Does that mean you will never make it? People waste so much time waiting for opportunity. People waste so much time waiting for that call. When they get that money, when they turn that age, and sometimes it never happens. It never happens. That's how life is. You can't know. So just start doing something right now. Start doing something now. Start testing out your talents. You know, you might think that this is what you want, this is who you are, and then you just try out something just different that you didn't even have interest in, and it just comes naturally, and everyone is like, whoa, you can actually make a lot of money from that. You can actually get a lot of success from that. So just have an open mind. Honestly, have an open mind. Have an open mind. That's what I can tell you. And if it's your passion, if it's what you love, you must definitely put in all your best with the love, the determination, the devotion. You'll make it. But remember the effort, the practice, the work, not the words, not the talk. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, just dream smart but work harder. That's it. Dream smart but work harder.
Okay, I just want to add just a little bit about, I know because we were talking about finances, but um so the financial aspect, I know I can feel for, everything that you guys said. It is hard to, build up funding and, getting those resources in regards to capital and stuff. That's been a struggle for me, as I've been able to grow the company, in each stage and each level, seeking funding. But I would think the way that we've overcome those challenges is really, in the beginning was a lot of, for the first, 5 or 6 years we spent, reinvesting inside the company. So I think the biggest thing is, knowing how to grow gradually and grow slow, and understanding that, reinvesting in yourself is, and in your company is, a really, really big deal. And that's how, you can grow slowly and, make smart moves, and, you don't become like bankrupt really fast. And then another way that we've been doing is I do a lot of pitches. So pitching for money at different pitch competitions, whatever the, thing is, I've been able to pitch from earning $500 to earning $200,000. So pitching your company, depending on what series round of funding that you're looking for, is a big way that you can, earn not only exposure and, other people looking for investors and stuff that way, but then also, gaining money that can like fuel your company that you don't have to pay back. And loans and stuff are a thing, but honestly, I would say if you look for and reach out for pitch competitions, I mean that's way better than having to, take out a loan and then have to pay back later. And then also, entering into pitch competitions, how you'll be able to meet, potential investors and what that will look like in the future for you. So I think the biggest, my advice would to be search for any type of, pitch competition, anything that's a round table, and anything that's in regards to, giving out, anything in regards to funding, grants, anything like that. Apply for it. And just see what happens. The worst case scenario, they say no or it doesn't work out, but at least you're able to, gain that exposure and really just highlight your company and be able to, meet and network. I think that's the biggest thing. A lot of these big brands and stuff, being able to, grow gradually and, make their millions happen through, connecting with other people, because you never know who's going to be in the room with you. You never know who you're going to be able to connect to and who they know and who that person knows. as well. So that could potentially help you. So take advantage of all the opportunities. Then if you don't see the opportunities right off, because sometimes the opportunities find you, but then also sometimes you have to go seek and find those opportunities yourself. So just don't limit yourself and always seek out, and then it'll come back. But thank you guys so much for having me. This has been great. And yes, we can connect later on. And my name is Sandra Cunningham. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Awesome advice. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. So I think I'm the one left. All right. So thank you, Smart Teams Global, for this privilege. It's a huge one, which I do not take for granted. It helps encourage other teenagers that yes, their dreams are still very much valid. And one thing I would love to say is that the ideas you get are seeds that guarantee you future harvest, right? Yeah. So and planting that seed, requires a whole lot of things. It requires courage. It requires self-discipline. Requires hard work. Requires all of this vital things that we put together to ensure that that future harvest is guaranteed. Yes. So basically, when you have ideas, you write it down and then you work on it. And also know that writing down your goals doesn't guarantee you success. It only increases your probability of getting success. Yeah. So I believe that with God on our side, we would achieve, everything that we have written down. Thank you once again.
All right. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Peace out.
See you.
Have you heard of the Global Summit for Teenagers? Yes, I mean Global Summit. The biggest conference online for teenagers is about to happen. It is called Smart Teens Global Summit, and it's happening on Facebook and YouTube from the 8th of February to 13th of February 2021. There will be speakers from all over the world, from Japan, USA, UK, Australia, South Africa, Uganda, and many other countries that you can think of. They will be speaking on career discovery, skills development, mentoring, internships, and entrepreneurship. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be terrific! So don't say I did not tell you. This is how to be part of it. Follow Smart Teens Global on Instagram, Facebook, and subscribe on YouTube. Turn on your notifications. Visit smartteensglobal.com/summit and register. Go and sign up on smartteensglobal.com as a teenager or trainer or mentor or company. Then invite all your friends to do the same. And before I forget, there is a contest called Get Featured Contest for smart teenagers during the summit. If you want to be advertised for free as a teenager on this summit, simply create a 1-minute video on how you found your career, got your skills, got a mentor, and started using them to make money. Share that video on Instagram and tag at Smart Teens Global. Every video will be reshared, and the winner will win a one-on-one session with any speaker he or she wants, among many other prizes. So go, 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 and start winning! See you there! Have you heard of the Global Summit for Teenagers? Yes, I mean Global Summit. The biggest conference online for teenagers is about to happen. It is called Smart Teens Global Summit, and it's happening on Facebook and YouTube from the 8th of February to 13th of February 2021. There will be speakers from all over the world, from Japan, USA, UK, Australia, South Africa, Uganda, and many other countries that you can think of. They will be speaking on career discovery, skills development, mentoring, internships, and entrepreneurship. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be terrific! So don't say I did not tell you. This is how to be part of it. Follow Smart Teens Global on Instagram, Facebook, and subscribe on YouTube. Turn on your notifications. Visit smartteensglobal.com/summit and register. Go and sign up on smartteensglobal.com as a teenager or trainer or mentor or company. Then invite all your friends to do the same. And before I forget, there is a contest called Get Featured Contest for smart teenagers during the summit. If you want to be advertised for free as a teenager on this summit, simply create a 1-minute video on how you found your career, got your skills, got a mentor, and started using them to make money. Share that video on Instagram and tag at Smart Teens Global. Every video will be reshared, and the winner will win a one-on-one session with any speaker he or she wants, among many other prizes. So go, 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 and start winning! See you there!
Now see what's happening here. I shook both of them at the same time with equal energy. But now you see what is happening here. It actually erupted like a volcano and messed up everywhere. Now the most painful part is that I can't recover my soda. Once it is spilled, that is the end of it. Now, sometimes when you are angry, please close your mouth. Because you may end up unleashing certain words that you never intended completely, and it can worsen the situation. And you know, sometimes you may apologize and say, I'm sorry, but some words are like venom. They can poison someone's heart against you permanently. Now look at this one here. It's looking like nothing happened completely because I never opened it. And you know, sometimes when you're angry, it is advisable to keep calm and postpone your action. You may even need to leave the place for a while and come back later to handle the situation. You'll realize you'll handle it with a lot of sobriety, and you'll be in charge of your thinking and your words. Believe you me, if I open this one later, nothing will happen. Don't let anger control you. Close your mouth sometimes, so that you don't erupt hot magma.
Have you heard of the Global Summit for Teenagers? Yes, I mean Global Summit. The biggest conference online for teenagers is about to happen. It is called Smart Teens Global Summit, and it's happening on Facebook and YouTube from the 8th of February to 13th of February 2021. There will be speakers from all over the world, from Japan, USA, UK, Australia, South Africa, Uganda, and many other countries that you can think of. They will be speaking on career discovery, skills development, mentoring, internships, and entrepreneurship. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be terrific! So don't say I did not tell you. This is how to be part of it. Follow Smart Teens Global on Instagram, Facebook, and subscribe on YouTube. Turn on your notifications. Visit smartteensglobal.com/summit and register. Go and sign up on smartteensglobal.com as a teenager or trainer or mentor or company. Then invite all your friends to do the same. And before I forget, there is a contest called Get Featured Contest for smart teenagers during the summit. If you want to be advertised for free as a teenager on this summit, simply create a 1-minute video on how you found your career, got your skills, got a mentor, and started using them to make money. Share that video on Instagram and tag at Smart Teens Global. Every video will be reshared, and the winner will win a one-on-one session with any speaker he or she wants, among many other prizes. So go, 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 and start winning! See you there! Have you heard of the Global Summit for Teenagers? Yes, I mean Global Summit. The biggest conference online for teenagers is about to happen. It is called Smart Teens Global Summit, and it's happening on Facebook and YouTube from the 8th of February to 13th of February 2021. There will be speakers from all over the world, from Japan, USA, UK, Australia, South Africa, Uganda, and many other countries that you can think of. They will be speaking on career discovery, skills development, mentoring, internships, and entrepreneurship. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be terrific! So don't say I did not tell you. This is how to be part of it. Follow Smart Teens Global on Instagram, Facebook, and subscribe on YouTube. Turn on your notifications. Visit smartteensglobal.com/summit and register. Go and sign up on smartteensglobal.com as a teenager or trainer or mentor or company. Then invite all your friends to do the same. And before I forget, there is a contest called Get Featured Contest for smart teenagers during the summit. If you want to be advertised for free as a teenager on this summit, simply create a 1-minute video on how you found your career, got your skills, got a mentor, and started using them to make money. Share that video on Instagram and tag at Smart Teens Global. Every video will be reshared, and the winner will win a one-on-one session with any speaker he or she wants, among many other prizes. So go, 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 and start winning! See you there!